Namaste yogis and welcome back to my channel. And today is a ice storm here in Quebec, Canada. We are currently out of power and I had nothing to do. I said, why not run my camera on batteries and my light on a battery and record a yin yoga class for you guys. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And for today's class, all you're going to need is a bolster. And we're going to start just by closing our eyes and coming into the butterfly position, bringing the sole of our feet in front of us, taking some deep breath, calming your mind, and just easing into this slowly as we transition from our busy lives into this beautiful moment we create for ourselves right now. So you can place your hands on the floor as you allow your knees to drop down with gravity, opening up your inner groin. And we're going to take one big inhale here. And on the exhale, we're going to walk our fingertips forward, finding our edge. And then just softening into the position with our breath. So thank you so much for joining me today. I couldn't waste the peace and quietness of this ice storm to hop on the mat and do something good for all of us today. And as you soften up into the posture, you can see if you can walk your hands forward a little bit further, going deeper within the position. And we can slowly walk our hands, coming all the way up, closing our knees here and extending the left leg in front of us. The right leg will come over and across here. And from this position, we're going to take one big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to hug the right knee with the left arm. And we're just going to turn into a twist here. Looking back, taking this nice, beautiful stretch to a deeper level. This is really good for your spine. So hugging the right knee with your left arm will help you go deeper into the twist. Sorry. And we can gently release the twist, extending the right leg in front of us, bringing the left leg over and across. And from here, we're going to take one big inhale. And on the exhale, the right arm will come to hug the left knee as we twist and turn around, looking back. And we can release the twist, coming back to center here. And I'm just going to invite you to open the flesh of your glutes on both sides as we extend our legs and go into straddle pose here. You might want to bring the bolster in front of you. So from here, sitting upright, we're just going to take one big inhale. And on the exhale, walking your fingertips forward. You can bring your forearms to rest on top of the bolster for support. This might help you to find stillness within the posture. You can round the spine as you bring your chin to your chest here, lowering yourself even more into straddle pose. And on your own, you can slowly walk your hands back, raising your upper torso, just slowly coming out of this. And from the seated position here, it might feel good to just roll your neck around, right to left, and then left to right. And from here, we're just going to place the bolster aside, turning onto all fours here. And from here, we're going to take one big inhale and another exhale. One big inhale again. And one more exhale. And on this next breath, keeping your knees in line with your hips, we're just going to bring the left hand a little forward. One big inhale, raising the right arm up and back, up in the air. Exhale, scooping it around, lowering yourself onto your right shoulder here, and coming to the right side of your head, resting on the floor. We're just going into tread the needle here. Releasing tension in the upper back, shoulder, spine area. Something that feels wonderful. I always enjoy the spinal twist, as we don't do any movements like this in our day-to-day lives most of the time. And we can push through the left arm, releasing the right one, coming all the way back up onto all fours here. And that felt wonderful. So from here, we're just going to do a bit of cat and cow for the spine. So big inhale, looking up, bringing the belly button down, curving the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding the spine, pushing through your shoulder blades. We've done this one before, so let's continue. Big inhale, looking up. Exhale, pushing through the arms, rounding the spine. And one more big inhale, up. Exhale, rounding the spine. So from here we can bring the right arm a bit in front of us. We're going to take one big inhale, raising the left arm up and back into the air. Exhale, tread the needle, scooping it around, coming to the left side of our head here. I'm just going to place my timer here. And then lowering yourself down, pushing through the right hand for stability as you support yourself on your left shoulder and left side of your head here. Trying to keep your knees in line with your hips. And we can release the left arm, pushing through the right hand here. Coming back to center. And I'm going to invite you to extend your legs behind yourself. And you can bring the bolster back in front of you here. We're just going to go into Sphinx pose, resting our chest on the bolster. So hands in front of us on the floor. Legs untucked here. And just going into this beautiful position. And we can flare our elbows out, pushing ourselves back up here onto our knees. And coming back, placing our glutes in contact with our heels, bringing our knees to the edges of our yoga mat, touching our big toes together. We're going to bring the bolster in between our legs here and go into wide knee child pose. So from here, big inhale. And on the exhale, as usual, just walk your hands forward, hug the bolster here, find your edge, and then just soften up into the posture. It's a beautiful position to let go of any tension or stress, even ideas that you have into your mind that are not serving you purpose right now. If you're anxious or stressed about something, now is the time to let go of that idea. Free up your mind in this moment and just enjoy how it feels to come completely still, resting on a bolster. Something beautiful about staying here without doing anything. So just reconnect with your breath. And from here, when you're ready, you can push yourselves back up, closing your knees very gently and just bringing the bolster in front of you. From here, we're going to raise our hips up, coming into all fours, bringing the left knee behind the left wrist as we extend the right leg back. And then with the right hand, moving that left shin forward, placing the bolster in line with the shin. Going into sleeping swan or pigeon pose. Gonna take one big inhale here. And on the exhale, we're gonna walk our hands forward and just hug the bolster once more. Enjoying the deep stretch in our left glute here. This feels really amazing and is one of my favorite positions when it comes to deeply stretching and letting go of stress and tensions. It really helps me with my low back problems to free up the tightness in those areas. You should see how it looks outside here today. It's a completely frozen ice world. Everybody's just inside their home without power, and it extends far, far out to all the surrounding cities and neighborhoods. Perfect time to relax, recharge, and light up candles. And that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing, and I am doing currently with you guys. Taking advantage of a storm, making the most of it. And I'm gonna invite you to push yourself back up, releasing the left leg here, and you can wiggle your hips around, doing little circles here, doing whatever feels great. And when you're ready, I'm gonna invite you to slowly bring the right knee behind the right wrist as you extend the left leg back, and just bringing that chin forward. As you slowly exhale and come down onto the bolster once more, going into a deep glute stretch on the right side here. And we can slowly push ourselves up outside of this position. And I'm going to invite you to turn the bolster sideways as you come to the seated position, extending your legs over the bolster. We're going to make our way down to Savasana. Coming completely to a full stillness on the floor here. So today's class is about reminding you that no matter what situation you are in, like this ice storm here currently in Quebec without power, there is always a bright side to any downside. and taking the time to always observe the brighter side of bad situations will help you tremendously go through all sort of struggles in life. On top of the ice storm, we're currently living a difficult situation, as you know. And we have my wife's sister's funeral in 2 days. So what I'm trying to say here is to just enjoy those beautiful moments of peace and quietness in your life. We all need a lot more of them. So as you lie down here on your yoga mat, try to scan your body and see if there is one particular area of tightness that remains after today's class. And as you focus on that area of tightness, whether it's your low back, upper back, legs, or whatnot, I'm gonna invite you to take one big inhale here. And as you take that inhale, imagine the oxygen and all the fresh blood going into that area. And as you exhale, you're flushing out all the tension and stress of that particular area. It comes all the way out of your nostril and mouth into the air. So let's repeat it together. Big inhale, bringing fresh oxygen and blood. Exhale, releasing stress and tension from that area. And you can already notice that by putting your focus on that tight area, with every breath, it becomes already softer and softer. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And you can repeat this process throughout your whole body as you work your way to a lighter and tension-free body. And on your own time, when you're ready, you can come up with me to the seated position. So I hope you guys enjoyed joining me in this powerless pitch black ice storm that I'm currently going through with my little family upstairs. It was really my pleasure to do this class with you. I want to thank all of you who gives me donations on PayPal. It's really much appreciated, and it supports the time and energy I put into these classes. They don't go unnoticed, and I can't always reply to all of you. For some reason, sometimes the message option is blocked on PayPal, but trust me, I do notice them all, and I do notice all the messages you send me. So I do read them all and reply when I can. So I want to thank you for all your tremendous support into building up this channel and this community. I place our hands at our heart, and I just wish you all the best in the world. This channel wouldn't exist without you guys. And sorry, getting a little emotional here. Alright, one big inhale. Exhale, namaste. Rest up and recharge, guys. I'll see you on the next class. Bye.